Hi there guys, my name's Merlin and today I've had a phone call about someone who's lost a GoPro camera down in the lake when they've been wakeboarding. So they've asked me if I can go and find it for them. The camera cost them about £300 and it was their first time using it. So we're going to see if we can find their GoPro Hero 3, I think it is, with my Minelab Excalibur 2 detector. Now, if you've got an Excalibur or a CTX 3030 or an Excalibur 2, this is going to be an opportunity that you're going to have as well. If there's a place near you where they do water sports, either in the sea or in a lake, then you're going to have a great chance of finding lost things, because people know pretty much where they lost them, but they can't recover them. If they lost it on land, they could go straight to it. But here at the lake, they know roughly where they lost it. I'm going over one of the jumps, but they've got no way of finding it. So if you've got a top quality Minelab detector, this is going to be something that you can do, and you can make really good money doing this. Now, the only problem that you can encounter when you've got to search inside a lake, which is a body of still water, is you get a lot of weed growth in the bottom of the lake, and when you're sweeping the detector back and forth, you'll find that the shaft will get covered in weed really quickly, and it weighs a ton and makes it almost impossible to search. So although we know roughly whereabouts he's lost the camera, if there's a lot of weed in the lake, it's going to be really difficult to find it. So here we are guys, this is the North Devon Wakeboard Park, and it's only been open for about a month. This is the first call that we've had to help people find lost items. So if I manage to track this camera down today, it's going to stand me in good stead for finding other items that are lost down here. So I'm hoping that we can manage to pluck out this camera from the water today and make Luke, who's the owner of the camera, very happy, and we'll see how we get on. I'll pull in here and then I'll get changed as quick as I can and get out there and see if we can find it. Okay, here we go. GoPro camera, baby! Right then guys, here we go. We managed to find the lost Hero 3 camera, and I'm going to go and return it to Luke now and tell him he's a naughty boy for losing it. But there you go, that just shows you that even though we were hunting in really adverse conditions with the weed so thick that you couldn't really swing the detector, that perseverance paid off, and knowing where the item was lost. So if you are contacted by somebody and they ask you to come and find something that they've lost, the most important thing is to spend as long with them as you can and really ascertain where they lost the item and what they were doing and what they did afterwards. Because that lake, you would never have found that in that lake unless you had a rough idea where it was. You would if you didn't have any weed, but because of that thick weed, it just makes it so difficult that narrowing it down to a certain search area and then searching it systematically from one side to the other and then across in the other direction is what paid off. But that camera there is worth 300, 250, 300 quid. It's been used once and he's lucky to get it back, but only thanks to the Minelab Excalibur 2 did he get this camera back. So if you've got a Minelab Excalibur 2 or a CTX 3030, you want to seriously consider looking around your local area and contacting anybody who runs any sort of water sports on a lake or an inland body of water near you, and leaving them your card and letting them know that if somebody loses something, you're happy to come and search for it for them for free, and if they want to give you a reward if you find their item, then brilliant.